Yeah. I'm gonna give it a couple moments. So folks can start coming in. And give it a couple moments. All I need is one person. I see one person, then I'm gonna start shooting. Yeah, man. Rockets versus Spurs, the way it's supposed to be. You know what? I ain't really gonna wait because I gotta go anyway. Whoever catch this live, catch it live. That's cool. But yeah, your boy gotta go. This is supposed to be a quick live anyway. I ain't finna be on here too long. But real quick, yeah, Rockets spanked them Spurs the way they supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to look every time we play the Spurs. Matter of fact, this is how it's supposed to be every time we play another Texas team. Unfortunately, there's only one other Texas team, and that's the Spurs. Dallas Mavericks do not count. They play in Oklahoma as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, now, real quick, before I bury the lead, yeah, Chris Paul and Wemby did not play this game. Not that it was going to matter that much because we really whooped them really bad. And we know that Shangoon, he be housing Wemby when he see Wemby. He don't like Wemby. He don't like French fries and French toast. He don't like nothing from France. That's what they say. At least that's how he play. But anyway, yeah. Notes on the game. Notes on the game. Who I want to start with? Fred. Fred, solid, steady. Freddie. You know how he get down. He always steady and keep everybody in line on both ends. We know how he do. We know what we can expect from him. Um, Dylan looks solid. Dylan looked like a normal 3-and-D guy. One thing about Dylan though in this game, a few times he got caught ball watching, and he got back cut a few times. That's something that's kind of carried over from last season. Hopefully he can correct that. Hopefully they can correct that in the film room and in practice or however they got to do that. Um, yeah, however they can correct that because that's gonna come up on some scouting reports, and we play some teams that do some more cutting. They're gonna try to make sure they get a matchup where they know Dylan Brooks is gonna be ball watching off the ball. On the ball, he's straight, but off the ball, I don't know what it is. Like he just lose. I don't know if he lose focus or what. Or if he worried about the wrong thing, but ball watching, he just be getting that cut. But solid game from him shooting the ball. Dylan looks ready to go for the regular season. I know it's still preseason. I know it's just the Spurs, but I mean, when you playing a team that you're supposed to be, you're supposed to look good. So I ain't gonna complain about that. Another person. Let's touch on Jabari right quick. I know some people are kind of down on Jabari right now. I understand it. I'm gonna say this: it looked like he's definitely added a lot of strength for sure. He's definitely added muscle. You can see it. His shoulders look a little bulkier. Biceps kind of popping out a little bit. He got some more upper body strength. Look like his back a little bit more defined too. And you could tell he's finishing a lot better in the paint this preseason than than he has historically. And you gotta love to see it because if he wasn't doing that, we'd be complaining. The one thing that he's supposed to be able to do at least is shoot the ball. He's not really doing that well, but I do believe that that's going to come around at some point. I mean, when you're a shooter, you're a shooter. It can be up and down sometimes from time to time, but at the end of the day, that's what a superpower is being able to be a 6'11" guy who can defend and shoot. He defended well. He rebounded really well. Um, outside of the jump shot, Jabari looks good, but um, just something to keep an eye on. The jump shot may take some time to come along this season just because of that added strength. Anybody that's ever gone a long time without hooping and you've been on the weights and you come back, your shot is going to be one of two things. It's either going to be really flat or it's going to be just off. Like you notice a lot of Jabari's jumpers were like in and out or right on target, but a little bit far or short. Like the aim is off. He got to get used to that new strength, and once he gets used to that new strength, I think he'll be fine. So that's just something to watch during the season. Um, Shengun is doing Shengun things. You know what I'm saying? Shengun was doing Shengun things. He got into foul trouble. I don't think that's too much of a concern going into the season. His defense has looked a lot cleaner throughout the whole preseason so far. He's moving really well. He's not looking like food on that end like some certain matchups before, but Shingun is Shingun. His free throw walls came back this game. I don't know what that's about, but let's just hope it's just an anomaly. We can hope for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that he's getting to the free throw line. He shot 50% from the field. He shot 50% from the field. He shot 50% from the three point line. 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 He shot 50% from And of course, out of the starters, last but not least, Jalen Green. Man, Jalen Green was balling. He was balling. His jump shot was on. He was hitting his open jump shots. All he did was what we've been asking him to do since last season. Last season, had he been hitting just those easy shots and open layups and wide open threes, we probably been like a 50-win team. Really, no exaggeration. But look like he's gotten some things corrected this season. He's got his balance going. He knows he looks more sure of himself. He looks like he knows a lot more of what he's supposed to be doing. And defensively, he's been, defending like a man with his hair on fire. He's scrambling. He's got his arms out. You know what I'm saying? He's paying attention to his assignment. He's not getting beat off the ball. He's not getting beat on the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's defending well, man. He's not clamping up. He's not locking dudes down like that. But you don't need to. Like you just need to not get beat. It's just that simple. He's not food. The whole starting lineup, nobody is food on defense, and I love that. I love that. That's going to be a very key thing to watch for the season. Tari Eason looked good to me, especially defensively, man. Amen Thompson too. There was a lineup with Amen Thompson and Tari Eason together, man. I already knew what was going to happen. It was going to be turnover central. Them balls was going to run. There was a lineup, specifically a 5-man unit with Fred, Jalen, Tari, Amen, and Steven Adams. Them boys was gobbling up rebounds, and they was shutting down their paint, and they was forcing the Spurs to shoot. They was playing some hella defense, man. They was getting turnovers. They was out there running. I loved it. I loved it. I think that looked like one of them lineups that may be a go-to lineup during the season. And if good fortune affords us, that's probably going to be a good lineup depending on the team we play in the playoffs. Obviously, it's not going to be a starting lineup. Well, you never know. It's the NBA, but that's a good 5-man unit, to come and kind of, bring a little bit more balance to the game. Probably, what I'm saying? Probably, I think the difference in that lineup is you got 3 guys who can handle the ball and 3 guys who really get after it on the glass, and Amen, Tari, and Steven Adams. So, with Fred and Jalen in that lineup, I think the shooting is going to be not nullified, but it'll balance out the lack of shooting from Steven Adams and Amen Thompson. Tari's still kind of getting his legs up under him, so we'll see what his jump shot look like. He's not shooting the ball all that great this preseason, but that'll come around. I don't worry too much about Tari. Tari, one of them workhorse guys. He a hard worker. He always been like that. He a dog. We already know that boy. He go to sleep barking. He wake up barking. He dog city, if you ask me. Another guy I want to talk about, Reed Shepherd. His preseason's been okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking like rookie of the year preseason, but he ain't gonna get enough burn to get rookie of the year consideration anyway, unless something really crazy happens. But he looked all right. This game, he defended pretty good. He didn't really take a whole lot of shots this game, but he wasn't out there looking like an eyesore, and that's really all you can ask from a rookie guard, especially a rookie point guard. He's gonna be backing up Fred. He's gonna come in. He's gonna play smart. He's gonna make the right plays on both ends. He ain't gonna make a whole hell of a lot of mistakes. He's gonna space the floor. Even if he's off, you know that you got to go out there and go guard him regardless. Shout out to Reed Shepherd. He's gonna be another one of them great Kentucky guards. You know how they get down, man. I don't even need to go down the line with all of the great Kentucky guards that have been in the league, still in the league, and just making that guard position great again. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah. Cam Whitmore. He didn't really have a Cam Whitmore game. He came in the game. As soon as he came in the game, he took a shot, and then he didn't really take a bunch of shots after that. I think he might have only had like 2 shot attempts. I can't really remember, but I don't know, man. I really was looking forward to him getting up a whole lot more shots, especially during like garbage time, because we love to see Cam get out there and just get shots up, go dunk on somebody, go grab a defensive rebound and fast break, do something spectacular on the break, on the open dunk, man, on a breakaway dunk or something, man. We didn't really get to see that this game. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't know what the minutes rotation is going to look like, but it looked like Ime ran out his normal season rotation this game. We didn't see Jock. We didn't see we didn't see Jock at all. We didn't see no Tate in the regular rotation. Tate came in during garbage time. We didn't see who else we didn't see. We didn't see I'm forgetting somebody. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I know I'm gonna regret forgetting somebody, man. Y'all, I don't even know if I can see the comments right now. Can I see the comments? Somebody remind me who I haven't touched on yet. I was hoping to see some Jack McVay in in garbage time too, just because he had that game winner against who the hell was it? I think it was against Oklahoma City. Yeah, I think it was against Oklahoma City. Had the game winner against them. I'm hoping he makes the roster. We need more guys on this roster that can shoot the ball. Because I mean, we had a nice little game this game, but I think this might be more of one of those anomaly games of shooting that we have. Because again, we got a lot of guys in the rotation who I'm not sure we want to depend on them to be, making threes a whole lot. Tari coming back, as much as we love him, he's not a volume 3-point shooter like that. Amen Thompson, he's still trying to work on that 3-point stroke. Um, I love Cam's 3-point shooting, but he's either on or off for whatever reason. It's either one game he go off, another game not so much. Fred is going to be steady there. Hopefully, Reed Shepard, he's a rookie. Hopefully, Reed Shepard's 3-point shooting, comes up to snuff. Dylan is also hit and miss. Jalen was on one. He was on a big time heater this game. That boy was on some propane gas this game. That boy was cooking up a little something. He was cooking. I think he dropped 30. He had a 30. He had a 30 burger, huh? Yeah, I think he had a 30 burger this game. That that's just. I think this game was just a little preview of what we're gonna see from Jalen Green during the season. Strong defense, making the right plays on offense, not forcing the issue too much, not being playing out of control, not turning the ball over, but scoring when you had an opportunity. He played off of Shingun well. He picked the spots like the 30 points didn't even seem like forced like that until he started getting hot and he just started throwing it thing up there and it was just going in. Um, who else? I mean, I feel like there's somebody that I missed, man. I feel like I missed somebody. So the starters, it was regular starters that we're gonna have from last season. It looked like off the bench is gonna be Reed, Cam, Amen, Tari, Steven Adams, and everybody else is gonna have to wait their turn. We didn't see Jeff Green this game. We're probably not gonna need a whole lot of Jeff Green this season. Hopefully not. He can just go back to being that vibes guy. I talked about it in one of my videos before, but it looked like he's gonna go back to being one of them vibes guys off the bench, and he's gonna come in case of emergency, in case of injury or whatever. And you know what you're gonna get from him. You're gonna get solid defense, good veteran play, make the right plays. You're gonna make the right reads on offense. We know what we've seen from Jeff Green. Year 18? We know what we're gonna get from him. Nobody's And besides, we're not gonna be winning games because of Jeff Green this season. Last year, all right. This season, nah. This season, we are winning games on the backs of the young guys, namely Shingun and Jalen Green. Them are the two guys who we're gonna win games off the backs of. I'm not trying to see Dylan and Fred come to save the day game after game like they had to do last season. We don't need to see that no more. This is the time. This is the year. We're going to get in the playoffs off the backs of Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun. Them two dudes, I don't care if they make the all-star team or not, they're going to play like all-stars and they're going to get into these playoffs and they're going to make some noise and they're going to snatch a soul or two. That's what I'm calling it right now. My prediction for the Rockets this season, we're going to win 48 games and we're going to take a playoff series from somebody. I don't care who it is. It doesn't matter. Nobody going to want to play the Rockets in the first round of the playoffs this season. Absolutely not. Not against Ime Udoka and these young dogs. These boys, I'm telling you, they go to sleep barking, they wake up barking. And they bark and they sleep too. I'm telling y'all right now, watch out for these Rockets. That's all I got for y'all, man. Looking forward to the season. Your boy been kind of busy. That's why I ain't put up no content as of late in about a week or so. I'm gonna get back to it though next week. I just decided to go live. This is just kind of the easiest thing I could do right now. I just came from the game in case y'all can't tell. Know what I'm saying? Lift off. We lift off season. Yeah, we lift off season right now. So yeah, man, y'all make sure if y'all ain't found a game to go to yet, look on that calendar now because the tickets is gonna go up. I'm gonna tell you right now because the Rockets is gonna start looking good. The Rockets is finna start. They may end up on more national TV games too. I'm calling that right now too. They might end up getting booked on more national TV games because they're gonna be like, all right, hey, them Rocket boys ain't them scrubs that we used to watching. They look like they got a good product down there in H-Town. So get y'all's tickets, go to these games, be rowdy wherever section, whether you in the nosebleeds or you down the court side slapping Ime Udoka in the back of the head. Whatever you're doing, man, get to a game. If you're in the city of Houston, if you're in the greater Houston Metroplex, try to get to one game this season, man. We need the crowd support. I be looking at some of these other teams' games, and these other teams' crowds be in there like that, man. Toyota Center, the fans that do make it on time, they're pretty loud, but we need fans to be there on time a little bit more often. and keep the building full and loud, man. Them boys feed off of it. Young teams really feed off of a crowd. I don't know why, but this is what it is. But anyway, man, this is it's the Rockets Propaganda Channel. I'm your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on the X, the Twitter at AK Infinity _VVS. I'm also on TikTok. Full disclosure, I forgot my TikTok handle, but I'm gonna put it in the description box whenever I get a chance. Also, subscribe to the Rockets Propaganda YouTube channel. So go to YouTube, type in Rockets Propaganda or Rockets Propaganda NBA. Like this video, subscribe. If you're watching live from X, go over to YouTube right now. Go and subscribe to that Rockets Propaganda channel. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment below whether you disagree with me, agree with me. Let me know how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm out, y'all. See y'all probably next week or so.